Hello guys, once again I am CG Lawrence AC. Now since you're here, you just click the tab of the documentation of crafting the non-digital as well as the digital instructional materials. So in this part, I did not create the instructional materials by myself, but I was paired with someone, and that someone is my dear classmate, Miss Charles Salol. Uh, Notable, she is a very helpful as well as engaging when dealing and creating that kind of instructional material. So in this video, you are going to listen or to just watch me explain how we came up with that idea as well as uh, the steps in creating that kind of instructional material. So first, it was a day. Our teacher, our instructor, instructed us to create these instructional materials, the non-digital as well as the digital materials. Now, this will be based on the given learning competencies that she is going to give. And our assigned topic was solving for an solving for an unknown in an equation. Now, after that, we discussed, and I said that how can we have a non-digital material except for us just solving at the board because this topic right here mostly involves solving because solving an, an unknown in an equation is just as simple as you have a chalk as a teacher, you demonstrate how that deals, how to find that unknown in the chalkboard. Uh, I I opinionized with Miss Chada and I said, is there any other way that we can present a non-digital instructional materials in a way in dealing this kind of a topic? So there was a idea that came into my mind, and I suggested that why not let's just create visual aids of that kind of topic. What I mean was having a visual aid for guidelines as well as steps, as well as having a visual aids, for example, and we can top it all up with a hands-on board work by ourselves as teachers. So, having that kind of idea, having a visual aid uh, of that guideline steps as well as examples. There was already a goal to that. So the next step was how can we be creative, how can we be unique in creating that kind of visual aid. So uh, I I again suggested that the way it should be put is just we can hang it as well as we open the ball in the side as well as the left side. You can see right there what that looks like and what its way on presenting a visual aid, and you can see there how we created it in the bottom side. For now, let's go on. And there was already a plan. So now we are going to discuss what are the materials going to be. So since I and Miss Charles Salol are students, we have a lot of prior demos uh, in our first year, and we have and many other reports. And presenting our reports, we deal with many stuff. So I myself have recyclable 1/8 cardboard sheets as well as extra one whole illustration board. So as well as markers, as well as tapes and glues and scissors and the materials essential to making that kind of instructional materials. And Miss Chara Salol also have the resources for designs. She has the cartolina, she has the neons, she also have the glue, especially the puncher. And the only thing that we bought is the string, the yarn, because unfortunately, I ran out of yarn just a few days before this kind of topic that is assigned to us. Unfortunately, hopefully the yarn was not too expensive and it was affordable by the both of us. So now let's move on to the steps in creating that kind of non-digital materials. So first of all, since me and Miss Charles all agreed that we are both not good at calligraphy. Our handwritings is kinda no, I can't say that it's not presentable. I we just think that it's not good enough to be satisfy the learners as well as the teachers that is going to critique this kind. So we just utilize uh, printer to print some words on the Word document. On the Word document, we just encode the code. We just encode the words as well as printed it into the printer. So let's move on to the second step. So first steps was generating the words that will be pasted in the visual aids, which is the bond papers with the words, using Microsoft Word. So the second step was cutting the illustration board. Uh, we came up with an idea that the title board should be bigger than uh, title title board should be big, as well as the other two visual aids. So we got one big illustration board for the title, as well as two smaller but big one for the both visual aids, as well as a smaller one to the sub-regions of the visual aids, as well as the open illustration board that can be seen in the image below, and what that kind of non-digital visual aids that is. Now the third step was cutting the bond papers into words, as well as gluing them into neon colored paper. So we choose the theme of blue and pink because I am a boy. Blue is the color of boy, and Miss Charles also loved the fact that it is a gender-based theme. She chose pink as well, so we utilized the theme of blue and pink. So now we are done pasting that, um, pasting the words. In this time, when we're creating, we run out of time in our class. So our instructor just tell us that we can proceed in making this at our home, and it must be presented on the day after tomorrow. So uh, me and my me and Miss Sara Chara Salol agreed to meet up tomorrow to complete this instructional material. A day passed. We meet up in the house of our friends. We created that, and we in that part, step 3, no, step 4, we are in the step 4 already. We are step 4 and adjusting the yarns to hang them properly. It was a very difficult part in balancing it because I was assigned to do that, and but it was very fun and as well engaging for me as well until it was balanced. And for the fifth step is that place the pins perfectly and aligned to the visual aid so it can be symmetrical. So that was the steps for creating that kind of non-digital instructional materials. Let's move on to the digital materials. So in the digital materials, I asked Ms. Charles that what kind of digital materials. So Ms. Charles suggested that we should just go make a PowerPoint to support our non-digital visual aids that will be presented on the board. So we utilize a TV to project the PowerPoint. We created the PowerPoint presentation using the PowerPoint, Microsoft application in the laptop, on the laptop, in the laptop. So, and not only that, when we dry run in the night class, that after the class in that room, I noticed that in the backside the words that are can't be seen literally. So uh, I it was probably 10 o'clock, and me and my teammate were already home. So I just chat with Miss Charles Solol that uh, I think we should have a plan B to fix that kind of problem. So I suggested uh, the only way, because we can redo that kind of stuff. We can redo the whole thing. We can redo the whole thing all over again, because it can't be seen. The non-digital instructional materials can't be seen in the backside of the room. So I just suggested to Miss Charles all that we should have a QR code so they can scan it as well. If they are going to scan it, they can see what's inside, or what is displayed in the board, which is the guidelines as well as example in the QR code. So also you can see that underneath this video, you can see how we crafted that kind of digital material. So Miss Jala Salol agreed with that, and she volunteered to create the QR code. That's why she uses the QR code maker AI in the internet, and it was flawless done. As well as I immediately printed it, as well as we have a less day for the presentation tomorrow. So in the presentation part of in tomorrow, I misunderstood things because I thought we were going to just uh, we're going to engage this in actual like demonstrating stuff, but I misunderstood the goal, and the goal was just present your digital as well as non-digital materials. That's what I do then. So it was my bad for me and my side that I misunderstood the goal. So I just explained the non-digital materials, what we utilize, as well as what it's for, while Miss Charles Sorol, as well as misunderstood things, she explained the digital sectional materials that we created. And overall, we did a great job, and we are proud of it, as well as proud of our fellow classmates that they created their part as well. And we have fun in creating that, and we are very engaged in creating the instructional materials. I thank you for our instructor, Miss Michelle Baginat, for letting us experience that kind of activity, because it was really fun, and I hope that as future educators we can have fun in creating our instructional materials, so it can be enjoyable as well as, and not for stressing our stuff. So I think that concludes it. That's I think that was not step by step, but I think it was also mix of step by step, as well as documentation, as well as my reflection as well. Okay, that will be all. Thank you.